Along with this video, I have written a blog on my struggle with OCD and the video makes more sense after reading it. The link is in my bio. Water droplets fall non-stop. The clock runs faster than I had thought. Blood trickles down my fingers as a grim reminder of the monster that grows even stronger in winters. Like your worst nightmare playing on repeat. Feed the doubt and doubt the feed. I feel an ever-itching curiosity. Every day is made up of qualms. Minutes slip out of my palms. OCD is a thief, purloining from today for a past unlived. Gobbling with gory gulosity, like a maze with no escape, a trap grotesque. For OCD is like driving a car with no brakes. Like a symbolic sponge, I bathe in acid rain. I do not shed tears, I preserve them, rather turn them into ambrosia. A human tree, everyone who held axes now complains about the scorching sun, as I spend a lifetime to protect and nurture. With skins tailored for every occasion, I am you, I am her, I am everybody's mirror. I feel everyone's ache. I can see through the opaque. Locked up inside the four walls like an inmate, drowning in the waves of guilt, shame and hate. My crime? Silence, they say.
Order.
Judgment feels like a war that I cannot evade. I have sinned, I have saved, I have sinners to save.
Water everywhere, nor any drop to drink.
A pure hand needs no glove to cover it.
How do you ever know for certain that you are doing the right thing?
I have loved in bitterness and agony of heart, at the contrast between what I seem and what I am.
I am enslaved to these voices as they become the noose around my neck and watch me suffocate, growing tighter with every breath I take. I am made to pay for their sins with my skin draped, for I am the chosen one they acclaim in unison. OCD is a liar too, chanting cacophonies that aren't true. OCD is the master of trickery, cunning and smooth, where all lies count as true. A court trial without proof, everything I say is declared a ruse. Now I only talk with witnesses in sight.
Holy presence.
OCD is a con artist, a monster dressed up in a suit. Like a parasite, fear is its root and compulsions are its food. OCD is a diary of others' biggest gashes that reads itself until sleep. Bereaved, my love still flows in directions unknown. This silly heart knows not how to shut that door. I am scared, scarred, seared and starved. OCD and logic do not get along, enmeshed in a war between the twain, a war against myself rather, constantly hurtling me into opposite directions till I snap, till I am exhausted and my pieces come undone. A wailing toddler, a child stifled, a flummoxed teen forced into a closet and an adult who bends over backwards. Who answers the door today and whose condemned lot is to hide? Too deprived to decide, I fear missing the high tide. To be witness, to gather all, nobody stalls on my watch. Obsessions munch on my freedom, like chains that keep me from breathing. A dehumanizing muzzle for the leashed dog. With my calendar marking the price I pay. I try to run but I fail, I scream but in vain. I utter unheard cries, they say all that I touch dies. Draped in fear, a tragic hero to this society, a suffering prisoner to a cruel jailer. My unverbalized agony goes undocumented. Lack of order and control, and a yawning hole made me. A pitiable overachiever scoring everything except love. For I am a mere puppet and I take orders from above. Before I proceed, I must check the rule book lest eternal damnation is upon me. A complex cobweb of thoughts, it often feels like my head is exploding. I do not enjoy this, but what choices does the chosen one have? After all these years, I should have learned to live with it. And I did, in fact, eventually. But the pandemic came like an uninvited visitor, disturbing the dynamics altogether. Now, it is just my intrusive thoughts, bloodied hands, and I, helplessly staring at myself in the bathroom mirror, mortified by what has become of me, still getting used to this new reality. 10 hours. OCD is a bully.
Who will you ensnare now? Who is your next target?
Oh, Aditi hurt me. She's a bad person. Oh, you monster.
Don't believe Aditi, she's crazy.
You are evil.
I soaked in their venom. Now I feel heavy, yet so empty. They twisted the whole narrative where I am them and they are me.
Duh.
But they did not stop there.
Once more.
But if I am the bad guy, why are all these scars on me and not on my victims? The blood on my hands, mine. The blood on their hands, also mine. But hey, stay with me because we are about to free Britney.